I know this video is kind of late. I should have done this video like months ago, but players are just not doing the Machine Factory instance. Players said that it is rather hard and you need a lot of damage to finish the instance, and it is hard if you do not know the instance mechanic. Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to KingSpade channel. In this video, I try to once and for all break down the Machine Factory instance mechanic so everyone can start doing it. This video is also a response to Cal Cruz's comment. I planned to make this video if I actually get on a team that try to do the instance in hard mode, but most players are just not doing it. So for this video, I and my party members are doing the normal mode. The instance mechanic will be the same for hard mode. Alright, first of all, the level 98 Machine Factory instance cannot be cleared alone, no matter how strong you are with all gold equipment or you are the top whale in the server. You need a party of at least 3 members. I will explain why as we go through the gameplay. I will break down the instance into 3 parts before the battle with the instance boss, the Owl Duke. The first part is when the players enters the Machine Factory. There are 4 waves of monsters in the first part. First wave is Battery. It will spawn in the middle of the area. Now the Battery are supposedly to be the factory workers. You just have to kill them all. Next, a message will show up saying the left side of the production line are producing mechanical monsters, which are the alarm. So go to the left side and kill all of the alarm, the second wave of monster. After that, go to the middle and wait for the third wave of monster, the punk, to spawn. The punk are also supposedly to be the factory workers. After that, another message will show up saying the right side of the production line are now producing mechanical monsters. So go to the right side and kill the final wave of monster, the clock and the clock tower manager monster. While killing them, several lines of red laser will shoot in sequence, so you need to avoid from being hit by the laser. After clearing all of the monster, quickly run to the middle staircase specifically to avoid from being hit by those lines of laser creating like a net, which can be very hard to avoid. Or if you are not fast enough, try to find a specific spot that the laser will not hit you. A big evil druid will appear in the middle at the same time to make it harder for you to avoid the lines of laser. Kill it and you will enter the second part of the instance. Now at the second area, there are 2 machines at the left side and at the right side. For the right side, when you open the monster target list, you will find that this particular machine is magic damage immune. So if you attack it with magic damage, it will not do anything to the machine. And on the contrary, on the other side, the machine will be immune to physical damage. So for the second part, what you need to do is divide your team into 2 groups. Players that deal physical attack damage will go to the right machine, and players that deal magic attack damage will go to the left side and start hitting the machine. I don't know what happened in here storyline wise for this instance, but hitting the machine will make the 2 big robots in the middle to fight with each other. There are 2 big robots, the red robot and the blue robot. I may be wrong, but I think the right side machine is controlling the blue robot and the left side machine controls the red robot. So the goal is to let the blue robot win, meaning the team on the right side must hit the machine faster than the left side, which will not be a problem if you have a fast attack class like ranger and assassin in the team. While attacking, there will be monsters spawn. You can clear the monster but do not get detected by the other robot that wandering around the area. If spotted, the robot will chase you and blast you with raining bombs, which will interrupt you from hitting the machine. So the best way is just stay inside the machine area and do not go out and keep on hitting the machine. When the blue robot wins, the door to the third part of the instance will be open. If the red robot wins, a robot or monster will spawn and you need to kill it first before the door is open. Next, enter the door and proceed to the third part. Here I saw my knight teammates just run past all of the robots, not worrying of being detected. If you are a knight, you can run past the robot very quickly and destroy another machine at the end to open another door to the last area before meeting the instance boss. But if you want to play safe, you can hide at the safe area on the left and right side of the hallway and wait for the right timing to get past the robots. At the last area, you will need to just clear the wave of monsters, and after clearing all of the monsters, you will meet the instance boss. Apparently, you had interrupted the Owl Duke magic trick by sneaking into the machine factory and not knowingly being sucked into his supposedly magic hat. He got angry and accused you for his failed magic trick to impress his audience. Anyway, here is the most important part of the instance, the fight with the instance boss, Owl Duke. There are two phases when attacking the Owl Duke. Start the battle with attacking the Owl Duke like normal. The first phase is when the Owl Duke HP is at 80%. At 80% HP, the Owl Duke will cast the life or death gamble skill, whereby he throws playing cards in a fan-shaped area in front of him and mark 3 players with the playing card on the head: Jack of Clubs, Queen of Hearts, and the King of Spade. All players need to keep moving at this stage so that you will not get hit by the surge of shockwave that come after that. Now here is also why you need 3 players at least for this part. The 3 card markers need to be on top of 3 players' head. Less than 3 markers will instantly kill all players with a blast. This cannot be avoided. Your party members may need to purposely take hit by the Owl Duke playing cards during this part, so that 3 members will have the 3 card markers on their head to avoid being instant kill in a blast. If you're doing this solo, you will never have the chance to get past this phase, and you will certainly be dead every time. So instantly after the shock wave, the Owl Duke will cast the Lightning Tornado skill. 4 players will be targeted for this skill. A lightning field will appear at the targeted players. The lightning field will expand slowly, and at full size, a large scale of lightning and tornado will strike at the location. Archbishop should use the Psalm skill to protect the targeted party members. The Psalm skill will reduce the damage done to the players and make them stay alive during the Lightning Tornado skill. Again, right after this skill ended, the Owl Duke will instantly cast another skill, the Lightning Storm skill. Players need to find the umbrella to get protection from the Lightning Storm skill. The second phase is when the Owl Duke at 40% HP. The Owl Duke will cast the Magical Illusion skill. There are 2 variations of this skill, and it is random. The first one, the Owl Duke will jump and land in the middle of the arena, and 4 dark frames will appear at 4 corners. Most players fail to see this, but the Owl Duke will release 3 birds. Each of these birds will fly towards one of the dark frame. The dark frame will move around in clockwise manner several times, and after a few seconds, the area where the dark frames at will burst into blue flame, killing everyone in the area. The safe area to go is towards the dark frame that do not have the bird. Looks familiar? This is actually not new. We see this game mechanic in Guess the Hat minigame for the Lunar New Year event. Still remember this? The difference is, instead of Edgar, we have the Owl Duke in the middle, and instead of the hat swirling around, we have the dark frame moving in clockwise direction. And the Edgar fireball is visually easier to see and locate. The Owl Duke's birds are not so much. The second variation is when the Owl Duke land on top of the arena at 12 o'clock location of the map. When the Owl Duke land on top of the arena, it will still release birds, but he will release only 2 birds. Each bird will fly either to the left side of the arena, to the middle, or to the right side of the arena. And you guess it, after a few seconds, the area that the birds go to will blast into blue flames, killing everyone at the area. So you need to go to the area that the birds do not go to stay alive. Now these 2 variations of the Owl Duke skill are random, but you can actually anticipate on which skill it will use. When the Owl Duke jump jump, you can see at the minimap here on where it will land. If the boss icon is in the middle of the minimap, the Owl Duke will land in the middle and use the first variation of his skill. If the icon is at the top of the minimap, then he will use the second variation of the skill. So by looking at the minimap, you can prepare yourself on what skill he will use. And if all of the party members manage to avoid the Owl Duke's skill and stay alive till this point, all that is left to do is to quickly burst kill it to 0% HP. If your team failed to kill it fast enough, the Owl Duke will make a final blast and kill everyone. If that happens, then it is just to say that your team do not have enough power to kill it in time. And that's it. That is how you kill the Owl Duke in the Machine Factory instance. Let's see the full battle with Owl Duke. Keep in mind that in this video I am still confused and do not know about the burst and explosion mechanic. Luckily I was in a super strong team.